family and how they.
I agree with you, Makwa. I think that at some point, parents need to start taking responsibilities of all the things that their children do and not just pin it on the firstborn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But like I said earlier, it is what
it is.
we can say, of course, this is the modernized era, but you're playing. Gen Z or no Gen Z, we are Africans. Do you understand? What people abroad will get away with, we can't get away with it here. Do you know that?
Yeah.
We can't get away with it here because we are Africans. We are just wired that way. But I'm coming from the aspect of abuse. Now, when I listened to that lady talk, I thought she was a slave. In fact, I thought she was a maid until she
Really?
said, firstborns are going through a lot to see what she has to do, see what she has to do. And I went through the comment sections because most times I know that we have a lot of keypad giants on social media, but I still like to get context most times on social media. So I went through the comments and I saw people lament, like firstborns, like when you have to babysit your sibling. You don't understand. Like,
I understand.
I kid you not, most firstborns don't have a life, for lack of a better word. It's like, mommy has something she has to do. Mommy goes out to do what she has to do. Who will take responsibility? It is you. You cook, you clean, you ensure that everybody is fine. When mommy comes back and she asks, oh, what happened today? You should be able to give mommy details of everything that happened. If you have the luxury at all of hanging out, you are timed. You're giving yourself time. Because you have responsibilities. So it is literally what it is. Most times it's not because parents want to do this thing. It's just what it is. Now, if we take it a top notch further and we look at the aspect of abuse, there's some parents that I think that actually abuse their firstborns. Like, I think it's real abuse. And I did not know it was abuse until I grew up like this. Normally, these things are normal.
Yeah.
When they flog you, drag your hair, what's all those very ridiculous punishments you do? They'll tell you, that's training. But growing up, like you said, in this modernized era, that I still feel that we're deceiving ourselves more. It is what it is. I see it like, I just woman been abusing this girl. How can you not even have a life at all? And guess what? Do you know even on the financial aspect? When you're not at your prime, they will not start. Where is the man? Please, which
You're
man?
old enough.
Which man do you say she should have? From fetching water on the end to cooking. Nobody will come and find flower in our house. It's not only flower. Except you want to do an arranged marriage. You know, and that's why I say there are pains that most firstborn children go through. I read up on a lot of things and I just feel like I've never gone through anything. I see, and I think that this thing somehow causes sibling rivalry. Do you think that it causes sibling rivalry? Now, look at it from the aspect of mommy and daddy always favor the second and the
Exactly.
third. Don't you think it causes sibling rivalry?
It does, because like I said, I grew up with my sister and her family. She has 3 kids. And whenever daddy wants to go out, he's always taking the firstborn along. And when it's time to do house chores, the younger one should do it. So the girl was like, she's the last. She was like, Daddy, I don't like what you're doing. What you're doing is not nice. You cannot be going out to have fun with just him alone. He's not the only one that deserves to have fun. And besides, mommy said we should do this, but you're telling me to do his work. It's not nice. Please try and change it. She actually said what was on her mind, because she noticed it was not nice. So because of that, these two, the second and the third, these two, they started hating their elder brother, because they saw it as okay, this nigga is really enjoying more than all of us. And then when it comes to mommy's side, mommy is always favoring the last one, because she's the only girl. Do you understand?
I see.
If she's coming back from work, she will buy stuff for just the girl, and the boys will be like, Mommy, it's not so now. Don't do that. We are also your children.
Yeah, so
they said it once. You're also your children. Exactly.
It makes siblings hate
each other.
Let's just say it as it is. What do you think, Mapa?
Okay, so I don't oppose that, but like I'll say, it's specific on the family. At the end of the day, it's still how the family approaches, or how the parent approaches how they treat their children.
Yeah.
So something like this is not. I've not experienced it. I can't relate, but I know it exists.
Yeah.
I cannot dispute that. I know it exists, and we've heard a lot of stories, and we've heard a lot of stories of that are true. So yes, it happens. It happens, but it's just depending on the family and the way they approach it. That's why I would just say that it has to do with orientation. You have to at family level, we need to start bringing a lot of orientation, especially to children, where they are growing up. They know what is.
They know their role.
They know their rights.
Yes, all of those things.
Yes, I'm with you on that one. So as we wrap up the show, I would speak to you first, since we're just coming from Makwa.
Okay.
What do you think that any firstborn that is in a situation as delicate as this, because this is very delicate, no matter how we twist it, we laugh, we say our stories, it's funny and interesting, but somebody is going through hell with these same things. So tell me, what would you advise a firstborn that is in this kind of delicate situation? How would you have them address it?
Do I really have a solution to this problem?
As a lastborn,
okay.
what would you say?
I figure out that firstborn, they have this emotion. They are very caring. They say yes to everything. Learn to say no sometimes. It will help you.
Okay.
Learn to say no. Like if your parents say, "Oh, take care of your brother." Of course, your brother is old enough to take care. So tell your mom, my brother is old enough to take care of himself. He should be responsible for his actions. Do you understand?
Okay.
I won't agree to that.
Now,
so if
you're
anything,
talking about someone that is older,
exactly,
come of age,
even if you're not of age. So this orientation of a thing has to start from when they are small. My sister, for an example, she never favored anyone more than anyone when it comes to responsibility. If you do this and it's your fault, you take it. Any punishment you see, you take it. Do you understand? Okay. So that her children grew up knowing fully well that, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do. This is what I am not supposed to do.
Okay, thank you so much for Jean. So your
firstborn,
essence is
she learn to say no.
Favoritism.
Exactly.
Beautiful. Makwa, and what about you?
I'll just say the firstborns. I'll just say, yes, we know you have responsibility, but don't feel so much pressure. Don't feel like you're not a human being.
You're not sane.
Yes, or don't feel like you're a superhuman. Don't try to walk yourself over more than you can do. Do your best. And I also say communication in the family is very key. As a firstborn, you need to also communicate, and sometimes you need to be very assertive. You need to tell your siblings that this is it. This is what we need to do in this family, and this is how we can go about it. I need you guys to be up and running. I need you guys to do this, and I need you guys to do that.
Thank you so much, Makwa. So for me, I'm the dramatic one. So I would say firstborns, our lives matter too.
Yes.
I had two lastborns or sets. Advice we firstborn. So you see, let us take the advice. Our lives matter too. And I will go with what Makwa said about parents being open-minded. Please, be open-minded to listening to your children. The fact that they are firstborns doesn't make them as elderly as you are, so you might take it as disrespect, but it is not disrespect. Please hear them out, let them speak. And firstborns, you must gather morale. You understand? Yeah. Be strong-willed. If not, say no, you will not have a life. And nobody's gonna come and pluck flower.
You guys are not Jesus.
Yes,
you're not Jesus.
So please, I mean, I think our lives really matter. And I'm so sorry to that lady that had so much burden on her. It is what it is. Will give us strength. That is who we are. But of course, we've heard from Makwa and Fortune. Sure. Thank you so much for joining me on set today.
Welcome. Thank
you so much to every one of you that watched our show today. Make sure to stream online. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or everywhere. Watch it again and again and again, and make sure that you comment. My name is Margaret Osazua. Bye for now.